Okay, so this is the February 21st committee meeting for public health and safety, and we're going to start the meeting at 10:08 p.m.
So Jeff should take roll. Vice Chair Hank.
Laura, Chairwoman Laura missing. Jeff Evans and myself are here. Jen is present. Hannah's missing. Story is missing. Cindy's present, and Marty is missing.
So we don't have a quorum.
No, we do not. So,
we don't have to vote.
We don't have to vote on the affordable housing. So we'll talk about the Habitat for Humanity lease, which personally I think is a win-win for the town.
Exactly. But can I make a motion? No, we can't. We're not voting.
We can't. Yeah, we can't vote. So we just have a discussion.
Send to the body. I barely said anything on recording. Yeah, I think it's great. I can't wait to get involved. Yeah, I know. I drive by that place all the time. Like, what are you going to do with that red building? You know?
Yeah.
I was looking at it. It's like 870 square feet. I mean, obviously it's going to be totally redone.
Yes.
But I wonder if it has to be on that footprint.
A parking lot. Right?
Yeah, huge parking lot.
Yeah.
So everybody.
We all love it.
We all love it. All right. Next thing is a collective bargaining agreement with Thea, which is almost 2 years late. It seems to be in line with the other contracts that they've settled. So I have to vote in favor of that. If we were voting.
Vote, yeah, it's positive. It's a long time coming.
Yeah.
You're going to start negotiating a new one in a couple of months.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Item number 6 is the cell tower leases. I think we're going to get over the course of this agreement, we're going to wind up with about $1.6 million. I think I added.
Oh, really?
I think it's something like that. And prior to this, getting involved with this company that negotiated these leases, I think we were getting something like $20,000 a year out of the cell tower leases. So I think this is a tremendous improvement.
Yeah, I didn't know the historical data. That's great.
It's existing towers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We own them. So I think it's a great addition as far as money. All right. Item 7, capital projects.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Are there any we didn't want to support?
No.
What were they all?
The guardrails, Backfield Road, improvements, Post Road and Jug Handle, Brown Hill Road and Reef Road sidewalks. I wanted to clarify, I was looking at this after he left, but it says 611. It says a $500,000 grant. Is the whole project's in $1 million, right? So is it actually paying for
Most of all but the 100,000. I think so.
And then there's the wharf.
That's broken into the water.
Yeah, that's in bad shape.
The wharf is broken.
It is.
I wouldn't check it out.
My biggest issue around the capital stuff is I just don't have an appreciation for what the full budget, how this affects the full budget, right? So we're voting on a fragment of the bigger picture, and it's not clear.
Right, but the capital projects are bonded. So it's not part of the budget, other than the money that we have to pay back on an annual basis. But
non-recurring, right?
Yeah, but capital is also bonded.
We have to do the capital budget.
Well, no, I don't believe we have. Yes.
The sidewalk in Fairfield Beach Road that he talked about?
For Reef Road, I think.
Oh, I thought he said possibly Fairfield Beach.
Well, I think he meant getting up to Fairfield Beach.
Gosh. So I didn't think there was so much room other than what they already have on Fairfield Beach.
There isn't a lot of room.
Well, after 10 p.m., we can't answer that question. It's too hard for our brain.
Yeah.
It didn't recur twice, like in 2 years?
Yeah, I don't remember the answer to that.
I need to dig into that.
So our general sense is I'm in approval of all that was mentioned.
The driving range, we got all that's according to fix for us. I wish we could do it.
The pickleball? We're on that already? Oh, yeah. That's the one thing I wrote. And I know you said you were constituents looking forward to it, but I was wondering if they could replace for $275 versus redo for $575.
Well, I mean, I drove before. I don't know about them. Well, it's a toss-up because they'd be excited for 6 if it didn't impede.
I know.
Cause the flooding, flooding, and impede on the flooding situation. And, so I'm still doing a little discussion with my neighborhood on this.
Yeah. So adding 2 is going to be $575, and refurbishing the 4 that are there.
To do all 6.
Right, but to just redo the 4, it's $275. Or is anyone thinking they like that idea, or no? Is that not anything that your neighborhood would want? Just redoing the 4 that are there. I mean, I don't play pickleball, but people love it.
Right? You can't use it. Yeah.
Can't they put one in Greenfield Hill?
They're going to put them at
so much
the
land.
light. They're going to put, I think, 2 at the light.
Maybe they don't want it there. Maybe the people that want it aren't living there.
I don't know.
Or what about like by the beach or something? Yeah, it's hard to think about where else we could put them. I can't think. Wife's house was.
Well, but didn't Board of Ed say that they're likely under?
He has much more accurate numbers.
Right.
I also
I think he pulls them out of the air.
He'd like to pull $15 million out, but he knows we say no.
Right.
And I'd like to know the process so if the engineer is what's the transparency in that? If the engineers say, yes, this is going to exacerbate the water issue.
Right.
Gets that notice.
That was unclear. You asked that. No one answered it.
I mean, I said, so you're saying if they say it'll exacerbate, then you just stick to 4 and not add 2 more.
And he agreed to that, yeah.
And then you talk about raising it, right?
Raise the current one.
3 or 4 inches. Because they're just going to set the on top of the oil.
Unless they change it. But if they rotate the.
I didn't realize it was so popular that people really want more forests.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
big
actually
deal.
pretty shocking. We only have 4 in the whole town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, my issue is not so much that pickleball surface. I don't know. Clear pictures. I don't have clarity.
You mean above fixing them, getting them up to speed, that extra 300,000? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I was thinking too. I mean, they play at the senior center. Is there anywhere at the senior center they could throw a court outside? But I don't know.
I don't know.
So we have to.
That's the problem. Is this an all or nothing? Carrie, can we?
Well, since we're not voting, I don't think we can say anything we want.
I
think it had to be an amendment.
Yeah, you can make an amendment to take something out.
But you didn't want to take it out because it's your neighborhood, right?
Well, I don't know.
I know. Okay.
I definitely don't want to take out the four.
No, I wouldn't take out the 4 either.
There's some concern about this.
There's
no way you look at that part, take out other stores. I just worry about actually, like, will there have to be a retaining wall? What's under there? I don't know.
I haven't seen that in a long time since I saw like a baseball game over there. So it's been a while.
I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
very, very hot.
Yeah. And sledding's allowed? Like, obviously it is. Any school, right?
Yes.
I used to go on the golf courses, which I know wasn't allowed. Yeah. No sledding this year. 0.8 inches of snow.
What? Not sledding.
So,
If it was a up or down,
well, we're all in the dark about how we want to proceed on pickleball, of course. Whether we want the redoing of the 4 or the adding the 2. Because Jennifer brings up good points about is it even feasible?
Yeah. Well, I'm in favor of redoing 4. If 2 more is an option, then I think maybe I'd be in agreement with that. But not at the expense of causing more flooding or ruining the sledding or to the detriment of any other thing that goes on there.
We're not going to have fun sledding anymore.
how about the
Right.
driving range? Maybe any reservations?
He claims he's going to double his income.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was thinking about it, and I'd like to see what his current revenue numbers are.
Yeah, someone's going to ask for more clarification on that. And if you don't, maybe you can.
If you send him an email through
To Mark, right?
Yeah.
Mark, I'm sure he'll give you some kind of a number.
And I think he got his doubling of his revenue in the same place he got the cost for the tennis court.
Could be. Could be.
There's a well of numbers that he draws from. It's like
I like that one.
Okay. What is remaining?
Board of Education.
No.
No, we're not. We're not doing that. I guess.
We're not doing it?
I don't think we are.
Well, that's actually part of the
'Cause that's capital.
capital.
We didn't.
And basketball courts.
Oh, right.
We did talk capital, but
We got vestibules too, didn't we? For security.
Oh yeah.
non-recurring capital projects and authorizations for bonds and finance such appropriations.
I'm all for it.
Then we have the ARPA fund.
So
Firehouse work, command vehicle, staff car, headquarter project.
yeah, the police headquarters hasn't been worked on in 30 years, so it's probably past time.
I personally don't think that's enough money. What they want to
Well, no, but he wants to. I think it's over 3 years. So I mean, the building's being used, so they can only do little sections at a time. So that's most likely why they decided to do it in phases.
So that 300, you think is enough total? Or no?
No, I think that's just for the first phase.
No, I didn't realize that. Okay. It's a big space, so I didn't think that was enough money.
Yeah, it is. No, yeah, you're right. All right.
I'm not against any of those.
No, I'm not either. I think we might need a little more clarification on a few of them, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd really like to have a better understanding.
yeah.
Talking about Park and Rec specifically.
Certainly, I mean, I'll be very frank to say I don't trust him. I think he says what
Are we adjourning first?
I'll say it's him. I just feel like he treats us like a hurdle that he just has
Like a
to
rubber
get through,
stamp.
and he tells us what he thinks we want to do.
You may be right, and Anthony was at one point on the RTM.
Even the trees, or they remove trees.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to remove trees.
I thought it was just on the Board of Ed. He was also on RTM? Oh, okay.
You're right, though. Yeah, we're not going to remove trees, but we're going to remove
Move them over here, but not over there.
Yeah.
That was,
You want to adjourn?
Yes. All right. So we haven't taken any votes because we don't have a quorum. So let's adjourn at 10:24.